Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening. I think it's evening because it's going on 5. And as you can see, I am here. And no, it didn't rain. Thank God for that. Not that rain is bad, rain is a good thing, but it didn't rain. The sun is out, and I'm here in the park with my best friend, Mr. Hustle, of course. And we're gonna sit here, and relax for a little while. And I have my hoodie wrapped around my waist. It's a little chill in the air, but as you can see, I have my shoulders out. And yeah, the girls, they went out for their little dinner. Once in a while they go out to the restaurant. I think that's very nice. Big sis take out little sis. I think that's really, really nice. And they do this sometimes, not every day, but maybe once a week or so, which is very, very nice. 22-year-old accompanying her 16-year-old sister to dinner at a restaurant. That is very sweet. Not too many 22-year-olds do stuff like that. They're into their own company, their own age. So, my granddaughters, I love both of them, and I love the way how they communicate. They get along very well, and I hope and I pray. I always tell them, no matter what happens in life, make sure they stay close to each other. I know when they grow up, when they get older, they're going to be like moving on with their lives, probably living in different places, different states, have their own home or whatever, but still stay in contact. And please do not argue and fight and be distant with one another. Stay close. Seriously, stay close, because a lot of siblings, they don't get along. This happens from young and it grows into adulthood. It's not something that just happens overnight. This individual has a dislike towards the older sibling or younger sibling, and they keep it inside. They will tell their friends or whoever is close to this person, they would tell them negative things about this person, not knowing that the people they speak to, they bring back the news to the individual that they spoke about. And little do they know that this individual already knew it from long time ago, from when they were kids, and they seen it throughout the years the older they got. But this individual tried to keep the peace, so they didn't go making any riff-raff about it. But as time went by, this evil person still keep all this hatred in them, and they they try to take advantage by trying to involve other people, trying to get the person, if the person have kids, trying to get the person kids or their grandkids to side against the individual that they don't like. And that's really sad, because the time comes when the kids and the grandkids eventually finds out that this person is a troubled, evil, wicked person. And then they start appreciating their mother or their grandmother or their grandfather or their father or they whatever sibling it is, they start appreciating them, and then they actually get to see that this individual is the evil one. So, you know, people, no matter what a person do or say about you, they get their SHIT back. So they have to go around portraying to the world fake news, acting as though they're happy and they're doing well, when in actuality they're not. They're lonely as hell. Lonely as hell. But guess what? He or she brought it on themselves. You caused this. Why does siblings dislike each other? Some are envious of some. I really don't know. I can't answer that. I really don't know. People are just selfish, mean, evil, wicked. I don't know. But guess what? That's on them. To whoever this happened to or is happening to, I'm just telling you all, including myself, live your life. Enjoy your life. Keep smiling, keep shining, and don't pay any attention to that person or persons that try to degrade you, pretend they like you, but they don't really like you, because you already know that. And you don't really need their company or their support or anything from them. You're doing just fine, and you will continue to do that. Seriously. So keep smiling and keep shining. For real. Yeah, you know, I love to sit out here in the open air. You know, I love nature. I love to look at the sky. I love beauty. But the reason I'm out here with Mr. Hustle is because, like I just said, my 2 granddaughters went out to dinner. So I just fed Mr. Hustle, and I brought him out to use the bathroom, and he did a few minutes ago. So we decided to come into this park, and as you can see, I'm by myself. No one is here, and I like it like that. I don't hate people, but I don't like being around a lot of people anyway. And you don't really see a lot of people in here anyway. There was a family in here a little while ago, but they left, you know. And even if they were here, I wouldn't come in here. I like to be in my own space. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate people. I don't dislike people. I just don't like being around a lot of people. I'm not crazy or nothing like that. That's just me. And when you're making your videos and you're around people, they looking at you like you're crazy anyway. And I really don't care to be chit-chatting and you know, I don't really care if eyes is on me or what people think, but I just like to be in my own little space and do my thing, you know. Stop it! Why are you barking? No, we are not going back inside yet. You just came out. You wanted to come out, Mr. Hustle, so I'm being nice. Calm down, buddy. Calm down, buddy. Look at him. Look at him. He's angry. Look at him. Mr. Hustle is too much. But I love this dog. I love this little French bulldog right here. I love him to death. Oh my God. Yeah. Yep. It's a bit nippy out here, you know, it's getting nippy. But I'll be okay. I'm okay. The birds are flying around. Look at that. It's so freaking peaceful. Oh my God. And that's what I love. And yes, I made my dinner, I had some baked beans with some salmon. You know, I put the salmon in a frying pan with a little olive oil, and I have some onions and some tomatoes and, you know, my seasoning and stuff in it. And then I also had a glass of grape juice with ice. You know, I'm an ice lover. And I had a mango on the side, but I didn't eat the mango. You know, I'll probably eat that tomorrow. I don't like to stuff my stomach with too much stuff. You know, I made a video, you know, showing you guys what it looked like in case someone wants to make something easy to eat. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You can have that for lunch. You can have it for brunch. You can have it for dinner. However, which way you like it. And it tastes so good, I'm telling you. Not because I made it, but it tastes really good. And no, I didn't eat all. I have some leftovers. So maybe later on I'll eat that. But the girls told me they're going to call me because they're going to bring me back something, which they usually do each time when they go out. So, you know, maybe I'll save theirs for the next day. Doesn't really matter. I'm not a pig. Yep. I haven't really been doing too much exercises and stuff, you know. I have to get back into the swing of it. I do some stretches and stuff like that, but I wasn't really into it. Like I said, I try to keep my tummy down, so I'm trying to work on it. As you can see, I'm trying to work on it. Yep. And as far as running and stuff, I don't do too much running, maybe a little, but not really too much. And I climb the stairs in my daughter's house. That's good exercise also. And I do walk. I was reading in an article that running wasn't really good for you. It's okay, but it's not really good to do. And you know, I used to suffer with heel spurs. I don't know if I still have it because I don't feel the pain anymore. The last time I went to a foot doctor was in New York back in 2018 or 2017. And they did the x-ray and they saw another one, because I had one in my left foot, but I had it surgically removed in a hospital. I didn't stay in a hospital. I only stayed for a couple of hours, and then they took it out and stuff like that. You know, they numbed me up and all that kind of stuff. I had to use crutches and all this kind of crap. But I was out for a while from work and school. But, you know, I would not do that ever again. And I would suggest the people to go getting those things surgically removed. They grow on your toe. They grow in your heel. They grow in the bottom part of your foot, like where the heart of your foot is. That's the middle of your foot. And it's not good to surgically remove them. Because the reason why, I was told that they grow back. And at the time, I didn't know this. And the doctor I went to, he didn't even say, you know, a lot of these doctors, they just want the money. So I used to get the shots in my foot, cortisone shots. But for a female, you only allow 6 shots. And to me, it's a waste because it numbs your foot for a couple of hours, and then you're back to square one. You know, you still get back the pain. Your heel swells up, because mine was on my heel. It swells up. You can't really walk well. It hurts. You can't put too much pressure on it. Running is not good. They claim These things come from wearing, boots, the work boots, the hard boots and stuff like that. Like they claim a lot of athletes get it because, they run a lot and stuff like that. I used to wear a lot of work boots, like hard boots, because I was an officer at the college and stuff. And I did a lot of security work, which I did enjoy. So I guess that, accumulated in my foot from all of that standing and all that kind of stuff. I have no idea. But I don't have any more pain from it. The only problem that I get with that is like it left like right by my little toe area and underneath. It's partially numb, and it has been like that for years, but it's not a problem, and the reason for that is, the nerve. They injected, when they removed it, they had to, numb my foot and stuff like that. So it apparently affected the nerve tissue. So that is the reason for that. But I don't have no problem. I can walk good and everything, run, jump, but I try not to do too much of that. My right foot now, that's where the other spur came out in the heel area. And that's the one that I had gotten the x-ray back in 2017 or 18 in New York, Brooklyn. And that's when the doctor saw that I had another one. As a matter of fact, he's the one that told me they grow back in different areas, not to remove them. So I didn't do anything with that. And I didn't get the cortisone shots. And the reason females are allowed only 6 cortisone shots is because it can sterilize you, for those that are childbearing, can want to have kids, it's not good to take. So, I didn't get it. He didn't tell me about taking it. He just told me about remedies that I can use to alleviate the pain. So I used to get a bottle, like a 16-ounce bottle, one of those soda bottles, and I would fill it with water, put it in the freezer, and it becomes frozen. Then at night or in the evening, I would take it and I would sit and I would put it like in the middle of my foot and just roll my foot on it, rotate it on this bottle, for as long as you can bear it. And then, you can do it the next day and the next day, and they continue to do it. And because, the cold helps. Nothing hot. You should not put nothing hot or warm on the area. Cold stuff helps. And I don't have any problems with this heel spur anymore. I don't, seriously. I haven't been to a foot doctor in years, and I'm not planning on going to one either. And like I said, I get ingrown toenails, but I remove them by myself, I'm not trying to get no infection, so I try not to even go close to the eye area. But I take a cuticle cutter, clean cuticle cutter, and I work my way around it and I take it out, and you get like chips and pieces of nail. But at times, I'll know when it's coming out, when the nail is growing into the flesh, because I can feel it, I can feel it, and it hurts. So whenever I get to that point, I flop my butt down in the bathroom and I remove it. so I don't have to go to the foot doctor to remove that. I used to go to the foot doctor. I went to the foot doctor several times to have it removed, but this man did a jammy on me. He actually took the nail out. He went as far as taking the nail out, claimed it was infected. He the first time I went, he didn't take the nail out. He cut part of it and the flesh out. My toe was looking like somebody jacked my daggone toe up. The second and the third time, it was infected. And mind you, I didn't used to mess with it at the time. And I asked this man if there was a way that this thing wouldn't grow back. He was like, no, it's gonna keep growing like that. You just have to keep coming back to me or someone else and get it removed. And that used to take time out of my schedule because, you know, at the time I was working. So I can't be taking days off like that to go do this, because if I take the day off, if I take time out from work, I cannot wear my work shoe. When I leave there, my foot is numb. It's bandaged up. My toe is bandaged up. I have to wear a sneaker for about a week or so. I can't even go back to work until it's properly healed, because, you know, the job didn't allow you to wear sneakers. You had to wear your work boot. So I could not afford to be doing that all the time. So I started doctoring my toe myself. And up to this day, that's what I do. Once I remove the nail, the chip nail, because it'd be a few pieces up in there. Once I remove it, I can actually feel the relief from it. I touch the area and it doesn't hurt. But I take some hydrogen peroxide and I pour it into the area. And then I put some bacitracin ointment inside the area, and I leave it. You do not cover it. I'm not telling you folks to go out there and do this now. You go to a foot doctor, because you might do it the wrong way and end up with some real bad infection or something. Or might even go as far as getting your toe removed surgically. So I'm not telling anyone to do this. This is what I do to relieve myself, my pain. And it works. It's been working for years. So that's what I do. And I don't cover the area. You let it breathe, you know. And then in a couple of days, you're back to normal. And that's what I do. Both of my big toes, this happens to, but not all the time, you know. And like, I don't wear boots and all that kind of stuff anymore. So my toe is not actually rubbing against the leather where this ingrown toenail actually would be affected. Because, you know, the foot doctor said from wearing tight shoes or, you know, anything rough or hard, these problems come about. So I don't wear stuff like that anymore. So, you know, I'm good to go. Yep. There's so many things that happen to your body. And, you know, if you can alleviate the pain by yourself, try it. If you can't, then go to the doctor. But as you know, a lot of people don't have insurance, so they can't pay for it. So some people, they use their cash money, and that's a lot of money to be paying. And then some people, they stay with the pain, and it's not good because when you actually decide to run and take your butt to the emergency in the hospital, it might be too late because your toe is already damaged where they might have to amputate your toe. So before you wait for stuff like that to happen, go and check it out early, for real. Um, I just like to share this info because a lot of people are not aware of a lot of things. Some people don't care, some do. But, I just love to share my information. Like I said, I'm not the smartest person and I'm not the dumbest person either. So sharing information doesn't hurt anyone. Some people wouldn't share information with you. They would know things and they would say nothing to you. I call it being selfish, but I'm not that way. If it helps me, it can help you or the other person. Yep. So yeah, getting back to my food. Oh my God, it was so good. It tasted so good. And I had me some grape juice with ice. That was so refreshing. I still have some left. And yesterday I got my gum. No, not yesterday, Wednesday, when I was in Walmart, I got me 10 packs of spearmint gum, the extra. I love extra. It's sugar-free. And I love extra gum. How I know about extra, because when I was in New York, when they had the 911 error, ground zero error, I was working over there with the military, and that's how I found out about extra gum, because I never heard about that gum before. They have it in peppermint, they have it in watermelon, they have it in different flavors. But the watermelon is too sweet and it's not as chewy as the peppermint or the spearmint. So I rather the spearmint, but if I can't find the spearmint, I'll get the peppermint. But spearmint is my favorite. I used to be a lover of double mint gum, but I stopped buying that because it has a lot of sugar in it. Juicy fruit, oh my God, I used to love juicy fruit, but I stopped buying that too because it's a lot of sugar in there. One day, someone from my job, we always talk, me and my co-workers, so we always chit-chatting about this and that. And they were talking about the gums that has a lot of sugar and stuff like that. So that's how I came about to sticking with the sugar-free gum. And yeah, I used to love a lot of candy and stuff like that, but I'm not really into the candy like that anymore. I still have a sweet tooth, but I try not to suck on a lot of candy. I don't want my teeth all rotten and have to pull out and this and that and that. So I only stick with peppermint and spearmints. And people, it's good to keep those in your house or on you. If you're going out or something, take a few in your bag, or gentlemen, men, put a couple of them in your pocket. Well, those people that suffer with sugar diabetes, I don't know, y'all not supposed to be using so much sugar or whatever, too much sweets. But it's good to keep those things around. Your breath don't always smell good, I don't care how much you brush your teeth or how much you gargle, you're gonna always have a scent. Like they say, you know, the tongue is the dirtiest part of your body. So if you don't brush it and clean it, the germs pile up on there. But it's not bad to have a couple of spearmints or peppermint on you. You know, some people, like I know pregnant women, you know, some of them, they walk around with lemons, you know, slice up lemons. But I think they do that because, you know, a lot of pregnant women, you know, they like to spit a lot. My mom used to use a lot of limes, lemons. She used to walk around with that and suck on it. But normal people, some people walk around with lemons, you know, they cut them up in sliced pieces and they put it in their mouths and stuff like that. I don't agree with that, but some people do. And you know, some people, you know, they walk around with you know, green beans, you know, they'll chop them up and they put them in a little Ziploc bag. That's a snack. And they walk around and they eat that. I'm not going to be walking around with that, but whoever do it, you know, I'm not knocking you, you know. But yeah, we're back at the house. Mr. Hustle is right here chilling. You know, we're sitting out here enjoying the air, which I love and he loves too. Hustle. See, he knows his name. Once you call his name, he looks up and he get up, and he has the most prettiest eyes I can ask for. His eyes are large. Oh my God. And the color is so amazing. Yeah. I thought that was my granddaughter. The neighbors next door, their car is almost similar to hers, but it's not her. Because I was like, they dinner's over already. Yeah, you see right there. You know, it's a young girl also. She's like 18 or something like that. She graduated from school early, so she's in college now, studying to be a nurse. Very nice girl, you know, they're Colombian. I don't know if she was born here, but her family is Colombian. Very nice, very pretty. And yeah. So I'm gonna end my video right now. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow, which is Saturday. So have a pleasant evening and watch this video.